the taking off of an aircraft is always like, it will shake you like, yeah, where am I going? What's happening? And before you know it, after some few minutes later, the flight will balance. That's the way pregnancy is. When you get pregnant, once you're pregnant like this, it's always like shaky, nausea, cranky. Everything will do you. Everything that has not done you before will do you. And some people can have it smooth because they have like asymptomatic, loaded, preloaded nutrient that the body is just flowing with the pregnancy. If you mistakenly now pass that phase 1, and then you enter your phase 2, so like nausea has gone, nausea is a thing of history, and you suddenly start noticing that you have nausea, you're always blurry, Yoruba people say, oh, you coming, you know that your vision is very, very blurry, all of a sudden you start to see skin rashes, like during your 2nd and 3rd trimester of your pregnancy. Before you know it, you are having urinary tract infection. Before you know it, your skin infection is becoming so obvious. Before you know it, you're having vaginal thrush. Before you know it, you're always passing urine. Before you know it, nausea is back again. Before you know it, mistakenly, you start to notice that you pee and then there is ants and all of that, sugar in your urine. Oh, start running. Start running. Start running to the hospital. We need to check. We need to check if you've developed gestational diabetes. Gestational diabetes that you didn't inherit, because you don't inherit gestational diabetes. Gestational diabetes occurs during pregnancy. And you know what? Once baby comes, just moves gradually like this. You see that gestational diabetes, it just goes gently, 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 and then it vanishes on its own. It doesn't resort to maybe type 2 diabetes. So now, how did you even find yourself developing all this nausea, constant urine, rashes, sugar in your urine? Gestational diabetes. Where you see them? How did it get there? So aren't you practicing, proper nutrition lifestyle during pregnancy, or you are just eating? You are eating, you are going with the flow. As the baby is demanding, your body is cranky, your appetite is increasing, your mood is bad. Everything that is doing you is also controlling your nutrition. Auntie, what happened? Nutrition, lifestyle, healthy feeding, healthy pregnancy, they go pari passu. You always have a PA during pregnancy. Something is following you. And then there are some things that they are baggages that you just need to drop. Not because you don't like them, but because your body doesn't like them. So it's a different thing when you like and crave. And it's a different thing when your body does not want, because if you force it in, we are landing at the bus stop of gestational diabetes. And you know what you suffer during gestational diabetes. So how do we control? What am I going to eat? Is always the question. Tag somebody to follow Babyologymums. Subscribe to this YouTube channel. You've got loads of benefits free to enjoy. All you need is your data and your time to understand that we are here to give you nothing but the best. Now, hormonal changes occur during pregnancy. Your hormones will definitely react, your hormones will trigger, your hormones self will want to have a sense of belonging that we too, we are here. Hormones are present. Hormonal changes will definitely occur, but it has nothing to do with the fact that your grandma has diabetes, your great uncle has diabetes. Gestational diabetes is different from type 1 and type 2 diabetes. They are not the same. Understand this and understand that if you have a proper nutrition lifestyle, run away from your bread. Avoid too much of carbohydrates. Yes. I want to eat pasta. Make it macaroni. Put plenty of spice. And put plenty of lean meat. Auntie Zukwanike. Haven't you heard of folates? Haven't you heard of foods that are high in folate? Haven't you heard of taking your folic acid, your prenatal vitamins? Haven't you heard of apples, taking good oranges, taking pawpaw? You haven't heard of that? Just grab one plum, make some fruit salad. You haven't heard of that? Increase your fiber intake, reduce your carbohydrate intake, ration your protein intake. During your first trimester of pregnancy, your nutritional intake differs from the 2nd and it differs from the 3rd. So if you know that you want to lead a healthy lifestyle during pregnancy and you don't want to give your child adverse complications and effects, my dear brothers and sisters, uncle, help me to tell auntie to run away from fizzy drinks. Tell auntie to drop fizzy drinks. Fizzy drinks is the devil that is chasing us during pregnancy. And that fizzy drink is always looking like, that fizzy drink is our savior. That soft drink is always coming like a savior. That soft drink is never a savior. That soft drink is coming to cause trouble. It is coming to cause trouble. And the earlier you know it, that's your soft drink that is always very cold, chilled. I can't keep myself. Allow me to enjoy. Is coming to give you further complications. Gestational diabetes can be properly controlled and can be 100% avoided only if you eat right. Eba in the morning, eba in the afternoon, eba in the night. Definitely we are going to see doctor. At some point, the doctor will be having us as a patient. I mean, I don't like sleeping in the hospital as a pregnant mom. As a matter of fact, I don't think there's any need for me to sleep in the hospital as a pregnant mom once I am eating right. Avoid fruit juice. Take natural fruit. Run away from meat pie. Run away from chicken pie. Run away from the pies and their friends. These pies and their friends are not your friends. These donuts and these puff-puffs are not your friends. Reduce it. Take your rice in moderation. As a matter of fact, take your brown rice. Run away from carbs. It's very, very easy. Don't forget that your hormones are also reacting and feeling and making themselves feel very important. And there would always be clash of the titans. And you don't want this to happen. Your body can basically not process some nutrients very, very well. However, they can take some for survival and they can take some for conversion. Let your fibers increase. Haven't you heard of foods that are high in fiber? You definitely know. If you don't know, subscribe to this YouTube channel and you have so much to learn. Gestational diabetes is something that you and I can pretty and simply avoid during pregnancy. But you can only do this when you maintain a healthy lifestyle. Run away from too much carbs, moderate your protein intake, increase your fiber during your second phase of pregnancy. Don't forget, the foundation is built. All we need to do now is to do the building, and the building blocks and the building of nutrients and the building of flesh lies on the healthy proteins. Reduce your carbohydrates. Did you hear me? Reduce your carbohydrate. Don't say I didn't tell you. And before you come back and say I didn't tell you, let me self go and I'll see you some other time. Don't forget, Babyology moms are nothing but the best moms. Have you got any questions for us? Do you want us to discuss any topic? Feel free to drop your positive, encouraging comment down below. And don't forget, tag somebody, subscribe this channel to somebody. As a matter of fact, let it be your biblical recommendation that Babyology moms are what? They are super moms and you need to be on the train. I'll see you some other time. Don't forget, gestational diabetes is not hereditary. Gestational diabetes will definitely go once your baby is born. Gestational diabetes does not result to type 2 diabetes. Eat right, drink plenty of water, stay hydrated. Don't forget your watermelon and seed, your cucumber, your carrots, your apples, your folates. Folates are the direct sources of it, and then folic acid is the supplement. So if you're eating your folates, which you can find in your vegetables, you're eating it directly, that is folate. When you begin to take it as supplement, that is folic acid. I'll see you some other time. Thank you.